What is good, y'all? It's your boy Coach Cooper with the Patriots back for another season in the Patriots rebuild here as we have finished now the preseason. Go ahead and let you look at some of the rankings, what we're able to do. Obviously, we finished off the preseason 3-0. And yes, that's 3-0 fully simulated. I ain't played these games. Y'all know I'm good on the sticks, but nah, 3-0 fully simulated. 31 points a game, 250 yards through the air, 120 yards on the ground, 15 yards given up. Now, the pass defense suffered a little bit, but every other metric we were good at. And then we'll go ahead and look at the stats here kind of coming into it because I saw a lot of great performances, not only out of Drake May, but out of Joe Milton as well. You see the quarterback battle here was kind of close. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Obviously better completion percentage here. Yards per attempt was higher, but we were throwing the ball down the field a lot, which I think is a good testament to this pass game. We'll come back to the run game here in a second, but we had Tyquan Thornton making his presence known. 5 catches, over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Rager becoming consistent. 12 catches, under 74 yards, 3 touchdowns. Josh Parks, the rookie, 9 for 162, definitely solidified his spot in the rotation. And it made me think about some things as far as our receiver depth chart room, man. I mean, there's a lot of guys here that stood out here at the top. Noah Gray did a great job his first year with the team. But we're pushing for guys spots like Javon Baker, Kendrick Bourne, Jalen Rager, some of the old guys that are on the team. I mean, we got DeAndre Hopkins to mentor. So do I need guys like Kendrick Bourne, who's a bridge player? Do I need guys like Keyshawn Boutte, young guy, but we've obviously went and picked up some other young guys to maybe take over that role. Jalen Polk is somebody that we're going to lean on. So where does some of these guys go? Now rushing the ball too as well. Zach Evans had a fantastic pre-season. When I tell y'all, I was so surprised by how efficient this guy was. You see 8 yards a carry, 69 yards a game, 4 broken tackles, 48 yards after contact, had a 67-yarder, 26 for 208. He was just amazing. Jalen Warren, great job, 4.3 a carry as well. We're going to be really satisfied with him, but that makes the background room a little bit different because Evans is really young. He's only his 3rd season here in the league. And what does that do for a guy like maybe Antonio Gibson, who's a little bit older, does kind of plays like a similar role, fast reception type of running back here with Evans, because he's not a receiver back, he is an elusive back, but he has like really good skills in terms of getting high speed, very good acceleration, moving around everybody. You see the 77 ball carrier vision, 79 juke move was definitely on full display this preseason. So just all around the running back room could potentially look different too as well. Defensively here, I mean, it's solid all around. I mean, no like extremely impressive performances. It looked better watching, just like these stats would correlate to, but a lot more sacks here this preseason. I think we were used to. Interceptions were still pretty much about the same though all the way around. Even the rookie Jerry Haywood ended up getting him an interception through preseason too as well. So I think solidifying himself in that top 3 role with the way that he played. Definitely ready for the season to go to get kicked off with some of our new rookies, making some big impacts for sure. So with that being said, we have the cut player week. So what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and come in here. I've got some in mind already that we're looking at going ahead and cutting. Starting off first with our receiver position. We want to definitely go ahead and make sure we practice squad a couple guys here. Matt Landers will be practice squad and Keyshawn Boutte as well, moving them both to practice squad. Now, what that will do for the rest of the receiver room though is you can see it's pretty large. Hopkins made it, Polk made it. Where's he at? Josh Parks is our 3. I want to have Javon Baker up there too as well, young star dev. Demario Douglas, young star dev as well. Kendrick Bourne at age 30. I feel like we've already got our old receiver. Might not make it. Same thing here for Jalen Rager. 72 overall. We got obviously younger guys that are better. Tyquan Thornton, the only reason I'm thinking about keeping him is just how well he did in the preseason and that 96 speed. I feel like could be very valuable in the depth chart. So we'll come back to that, talk about that here in a little bit more in a brief moment. Tight end though, we're definitely cutting Joe Cardona. He's out of here, and Mitch Wilcox as well. We'll go ahead and be getting cut too. So no practice squad players at the tight end spot, but we do have some young options here with Gray and Yaheem Bell, who both played well. Offensive line, I only like to keep 10 around at all times. So Caleb Jones here will be getting cut. As well as over here at guard, we're going to put Landon Robinson on practice squad. Since he's young enough to go on practice squad, get even more overall. He's way younger than so. But I think he can even catch up to that 73 or at least get closer to it on the practice squad, getting a bunch of XP and stuff. So we'll move him down to practice squad. Gonna also go ahead and cut Jeremiah Farms here, Jr. Got somebody 1 year younger, 5 overall points better. Just makes sense. I feel For the linebacker room, we're going to go ahead and cut Jamie and Sherwood here, saving up a little bit of cap space. We're also going to go ahead and cut Joe Giles Harris, with Curtis Jacobs being better than him at 5 overall points better, 5 years younger. And then and Free Jennings too as well will be going and getting cut there on the right outside linebacker side. And then in our DB room here, we're going to go ahead and move the bottom 3 here, Isaiah, Alex, and Marcellus, down to the practice squad. Ooh, hold on. Nope, didn't want to cut. Moving them down to the practice squad roster there, since they're still young, can still develop, especially as some of these guys get older. You know, Wilson and Jones here, 26. Jonathan Jones, 31. So definitely have them down at the practice squad level. Go to our safeties here. AJ Thomas here at 25 years old. Time to go ahead and cut you. And then last but not least here, at least for right now, Del Pettis. Go ahead and move him to the practice squad. Y'all might be like, Coach Smooth, so what does that mean then for the last 2 spots? Well, we had 2 older receivers that we did not know what we were going to do with, and Kendrick Bourne being one of them is the first person that we're going to look at here. We're going to look at possible trades that we can go ahead and make. And Kendrick Bourne being the first receiver here up. I just want to go ahead and see what offers come out on the table for this. Ooh, I'm not mad at this at all. Actually, this kind of works. Jaleel McLaughlin. I was thinking about getting rid of Antonio Gibson too as well and getting younger at the running back position. And this would kind of work, getting another 24-year-old in to come in and compete, giving some 7th round picks, a middle linebacker here. Oh my gosh. That would be great. And middle linebacker is actually a spot that I wouldn't mind upgrading. The Chargers could use a receiver that bad. And obviously, I don't need to refill the receiver spots, but the 4th round pick would actually be kind of nice. I'm not going to lie to you. But I like this right here. Yvonne Pace Jr., middle linebacker, 7th round pick too as well. I'm making this deal here. Now, the point was to get people that we could practice squad, but Yvonne Pace Jr. might just go ahead and make this roster. I'm going to make this deal here with the Chargers, bring him in, and let Kendrick Bourne go ahead and move on to Los Angeles Chargers, where hopefully he can actually make an impact there on their roster and help them out just a little bit, if not a whole lot. Like, let's see what that move does for them before we go to get into this next trade I'm about to make. So what it does for our middle linebacker room, we can probably go ahead and put Curtis Jacobs then on the practice squad. I'll go ahead and do it from this screen here so we don't have to go back. Move him to the practice squad. But Yvonne Pace Jr., at 24 years old, he might actually low-key be our starter. The same amount of speed and excel as the top as Bentley is. Obviously, his play rec and all that stuff is a little bit lower. He's not going to get to the quarterback as much, even though he's got higher finesse moves with lower power and block shit. But the pursuit, the man, and the zone coverage. And the team that we're about to move to a 4-3 so that we can cover a little bit, Yvonne Pace, if he's not the sub linebacker, might just be the starting linebacker low-key, and we might just have to get him better to go ahead and make him the standpoint there in the middle of the team, low-key. And then obviously, I forgot to go ahead and click into the Chargers. That's my fault. Let's go see what that new addition does for them. Hopefully it's a big one. They didn't just make a dumb decision there. Wow. Okay, not too bad. I mean, he's right there at number 3 on their depth chart. That definitely helps them get some age and some maturity in their receiver room, and definitely helps out a little bit there for them. I think it makes a little bit of sense there. He's got a little bit better catching than Lad McConkey, coming in and help the young star out a little bit. This whole receiver room does look kind of young outside of DJ Chark Jr. and gives them a better option over DJ Chark too as well. So I think it still works out for them. And then obviously we just get an extra 7th round pick there. But we're not done with our trade making season just yet. Now we're also going to offer Jalen Reagor here. I would say, not really too hopeful on seeing if we can get anything for him. I just didn't feel like cutting him if we didn't have to. I mean, is there a team that needs a receiver and wouldn't mind giving up like a 7th round pick? I mean, obviously we saw, who was that? Where'd it go? I don't think I went up high enough. Somebody needed a receiver. Okay, the Bengals do. I mean, do they really need, like, what would a 72 overall do for them though? I mean, not too much. I mean, like at the 72 overall, you're really just kind of getting depth of that. Oh my goodness, hold on. They would come in for the Browns to be their number 3 actually immediately. Okay, Browns, y'all definitely could use this. And look, I'm not even gonna be greedy. I'll even take a future 7. Not even this year. I'll give you guys a future 7th round pick. Go ahead and take Reagor off my hands. Give me a future 7th round pick. Dang, they are over capped. I don't know if they'd be able to handle this deal. Might be the only issue. So I'd have to take like a player for them or something that could like, kind of eat up that cap space. Because -10 is not going to do it. Like, watch, I bet y'all offer this deal. Yeah. Okay. Dang, I actually would have been a really good situation for him to go to. They would have been a team that needed a receiver bad that could have helped out their depth. Really anybody else that kind of needs one? I mean, the Jets probably would have a Just probably have good use for him. What's that room look like? I don't know. He'd be number 5 on the roster. That wouldn't really help them out too much. Anybody else? I know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I know our receiver room kind of booty. Would this help them at all? Especially with a rookie quarterback getting somebody. Oh yeah, they'll be their number 3. All right, come on now. Low-key would take Spencer Rattler from y'all, but nah, let's go. Like I said, just a future 7, not even this year. We'll just pick this one up later. Go ahead and take this off my hands and we'll help out my favorite team a little bit. I'm not mad at it at all. There we go, done deal. We signed Jalen Reagor over. Just give me a 7th round pick back. I'm not too mad at it. And I get to help my favorite team rebuild themselves a little bit. Hopefully that helps their young rookie quarterback out. And that actually puts us within the cap confines of the roster. I did want to just look briefly though, and just to see what the market would look like for Antonio Gibson. So I mean, if we look at Gibson, he's 27 years old, so we already have two 24-year-olds behind him that can develop. And I like how Evans played a lot in the preseason, so he's going to get that. Actually, I'm thinking about giving him halfback 2 snaps. So with that being the case, Gibson at 24 years old, is there anybody that needs a running back that would? Ooh, I kind of like this. Emmanuel Forbes Jr. at corner, 24 years old, 77 overall. That would help strengthen our cornerback room even more. I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of like this move. Yeah, I just made that move, dog. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I just made the move for that because that is going to be a huge help from us for the Commanders. Now, for the Commanders, does this do anything significant for them, though, is the question. Getting another halfback on roster for them, not too much. I mean, dang, I was wondering why are they so enthusiastic about giving me him with their cornerback room look like. They gave me their cornerback too for that. Hey, look, I'll take it. I'm not obviously y'all see I'm not trying to use anything, but that's gonna give us a good solid cornerback 4. And what I'm really happy about is the fact that Jonathan Jones is old, so he's gonna be regressing, retiring soon. That gives me a new strong top 3 immediately. And so now somebody like Marcus Jones or Marcus Wilson now, do either of you guys have practice squad eligibility? Because if y'all do, I'll just practice squad y'all. No reason to really, you know what I'm saying, trade that away. Oh, nothing. Okay. Well, hold on. Because the Commanders really just made like low key, they did not need to do that. What's their halfback room look like again? I think they had somebody else that I could like look at. Like, let me go get like, you want me to take one of these guys off y'all hands real quick? It might have been just like a salary cap dump low key. Like maybe we can get like J.K. Dobbins, or maybe we get this one right here, rookie Demetrius Watson, 71 overall, 21 years old, and I'll give them a solid corner in return. Let's do that. Let's try to help them out here a little bit. Boom, and there it goes. We're able to go ahead and get Marco Wilson over there to them, 74 overall for Watson, 71 overall halfback. And that'll basically kind of clear up the rest, the finish off our offseason moves here. I'm just going to go ahead and reset our roster and depth chart. So yeah, don't ever eat and then don't ever eat and record, kids, bro. But I'm going to go ahead and set up the roster to reflect those new changes that we made and finalize the roster up here before we go to get into the season. Then we're going to get into this storyline. I'll let you guys see how week 1 and the rest of the year will go. Heading into a team meeting right now. Of course, I'm gonna be there. You know, it's our team. So you ready for the team culture speech? I know we do this every year. What should I focus? Let me get some advice from the defensive coordinator. What should I focus on? Pick one thing that you want this team to embrace: being physical or explosive, or being smart, or playing smart football all year. Got it. Okay. So we go straight into the team meeting room then here, week 4 of the preseason, right after cut week. So we just had Grim Reaper week to get everybody out. This morning, I want to talk to you guys about our team culture. Our culture defines how we play every single week. What culture do you want us to embrace? Great question, my star QB. We will go ahead. Shall I let my QB choose? Break tackle, run blocker, tackling. So that's playing for tough. Explosion, acceleration, hit power, play rec, pursuit, carry. Oh. Well, I didn't see a timer on that, but we'll play smart football. On offense, we'll be great intangibles, and on defense, we will focus on play recognition. Great. Let's start the season off right. Discipline culture. Your players will receive +3 boosts for the entire season in pursuit, play rec on defense, and carrying on offense. So hopefully that'll help us not fumble the ball when we come onto the offensive side of the field too as well. So very interested in going and getting to week 1 of the season. I'll go ahead and let you guys see the roster when we get to it, so that way everything is finalized. But I did went ahead and signed off some guys on our practice squad and everything like that too. So we'll go over the full roster before we jump into week 1. I figured the depth chart would be the best way to look at this. So we still have our 3 quarterbacks on the roster. Not much change there. At halfback, we have Jalen Warren, Zach Evans, after his great performance in the preseason. Also, rookie Demetrius Watson, who we traded for, went ahead and put him at running back 3. Kevin Harris at running back 4. Rookie Bruce Rivers is our fullback. At receiver, we got Hopkins, followed by Polk at the 2. Rookie Josh Parks at 3. Javon Baker, Demario Douglas, and then Tyquan Thornton. So a lot of rookies and young guys here in that room. Hunter Henry at tight end with Noah Gray and Jeremiah Bell. I've got our rookie left tackle and Trey Sutton. Then we got Strange, David Andrews, Kendrick Green, and then Michael Winu on the offensive line. So pretty solid, not great, but solid. D-line lined up with Christian Barrymore, Chase Young, new addition, and then Davon Gacho and Bobby Brown III. So a pretty good solid line, but Chase Young pretty much going to be leading that way. Outside linebacker, we got Tavai, Bentley, and then Diablo. So pretty good linebacking core. In the middle linebacker spot, we actually went and picked up Ivan Pace Jr. too, as well as Derek Barnes. So some great pickups here at the middle linebacker spot to kind of help back that up in case of any injuries. Jonathan Jones and Christian Gonzalez at our cornerback spots. Rookie Jerry Hayward at the 3. We also went up and got Emmanuel Forbes Jr. through trade. So I mean, right now he's actually probably need to switch that. He's listed. Actually, he's better than Marcus Jones. So we're going to switch that really quick. Peppers there, free safety. Doug at strong safety there. Rookie kicker, punter. And so everything else kind of stays the same from that point. We got speed focuses and acceleration focuses on our return men. As far as third down back, Jalen Warren will be heading that up with Evans right behind him. Power back, Jalen Warren with Watson backing him because he actually is a more so power back. Josh Parks, our rookie, is going to be in our slots. Chase Young, Kevin White, and Gacho will be our rushing nickel package there. Tavai and Doug for the sub linebacker spots. Haywood as the slot corner on the inside. Then you can see some of our practice squad guys. I went and signed another running back, Julius Sweat, who's an impressive rookie that I thought needed some more looks. You already know about Butte Landers. Scotty Brandt, another rookie at tight end I wanted to look at. Cherry, a rookie on the offensive line to help out with that. You already know about Robinson. Peterson here is a rookie edge rusher. It had a specialty there that I wanted to go ahead and look at a little bit further. Curtis Jacobs ended up getting moved back because we signed somebody through the practice squad, actually made the roster. Dial, Austin, Bolden, you already know about too as well. So with all that being done, it's time to set the season goals yet again. I do believe we got better this year. So am I going to go ahead and up the win total? I am. I'm going with 7 wins this season is what our goal is. We met our goal last year of 4, and I do believe we improved. So 7 should be doable. Let's go talk to the media, and then I'll go ahead and I'll do the scouting and stuff like that, like hiring our scouts, and I'll basically just show y'all the finished product before we hop into week 1. Hey, my wife is back. Coach, going into the season, what area of the team am I most worried about? Which do I think is our weakest? I think it probably still have to be the offense that I'm worried about here a little bit more. I just feel like we have a lot better of a defense, especially signing Chase Young. We are better over there. We're part of the offense is weaker. Oh, what part of the defense is the strongest? What? How are you gonna ask me about the defense? Our pass defense. That was the best thing that we had last year for sure. So I think that's still our strong suit, even though getting better at corner too as well. I would say it's definitely our DB room. If they give me an option here, yeah, our corners. Corners are definitely the backbone of this defense for sure. With the rookie we just got in the 2 ones that we already have with Jones almost in the league last year. And Christian Gonzalez, our cornerbacks in here with 10 together. I'm going to go with the less than 3,500 passing yards just because I feel like that's an easier goal to obtain. But I do actually feel like we could get the 10 interceptions. I mean, I think we definitely did it last year. If you combine all the cornerbacks together, I think we had more than 10 interceptions from our cornerback room alone, not just all DBs. But I think that is an achievable goal for us. All right, so here's my scouts here for the year. Oh, no, not fire. I thought square was sorted, but I guess not. No, I'm not going to sign anybody yet. Okay, we'll just let it rock like this, right? So we have our 1 star here. How are you already in the central? Can I take that off? Go away. I'll reorganize. Oh, actually, I probably might set up here in a little bit too as well. But just know for at least right now, we went and got our 1 stars to be on outside linebacker, middle linebacker, and interior offensive lineman. It looks like middle linebacker was not a strength anywhere, but outside linebacker, especially more specifically the right outside was. So that's why we got 2 guys kind of focusing on outside linebacker. The interior and offensive lines mostly to get the centers, which also wasn't really a strength anywhere. Tight ends was a strength in the Central. So that's what I'm probably got my 2-star focus on here. So he's actually going to be the one that goes to the Central. And look at safety too as well. And then we got another guy here with Emily, or girl here with Emily, that'll look at tight ends too for us as well. And then defensive tackles overall, the nation. Definitely want to make sure that that is our 3-star focus and one of our weakest areas on the team. So we'll definitely be hitting that one pretty hard. So with that being said, let's go ahead and run into our game plan. Then we'll jump into week 1. Setting up for another opening week here against the Steelers. I'm not even mad at watching the outside run, especially with the mobile quarterbacks that they have. We are back into the full season, so all starters will be getting all reps now. Full pass though to start off the first week, of course, because y'all haven't earned any rest just yet, but hopefully we can. After this first week, throwing it short, I'm not mad at it, especially with the upgrades that we've made. And I made some upgrades and adjustments to our playbook too as well, so I'm excited to see those play out and see really kind of what this playbook can look like for us. I forgot we had this on setup on split for most, with some backups. We're getting reps too as well for the rookies. That I didn't, move the depth chart around to compensate for. So, of course, that'll be basically everything set up here. You see, we have almost all of our focus players set up, and I do like it here with Haywood, Parks, May, and Sutton. I don't know if I'm gonna let Brendan kind of get this. I might change this focus player here, just because I don't feel like that's somebody I should be focusing on. So, I do have a list of players that I wanted to look at. So we have May. Wait, is Polk still up here? Polk is not. Okay, that's somebody I wanted to focus on. Yes, he's high up in the depth chart, so he's going to get a lot of plays, but I want him to become as good as possible, as fast as possible. He's only at 79 right now. I could go running back and try to work on Watson, though. 26, though, for Warren is not, that bad. So, he definitely could be the running back for a few years. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and focus more on our receiver. Get this. We only have 180 in this room. And here we are kicking off year 2 of the New England Patriots rebuild, babies. We are getting things underway here as that kick goes deep down the field to rookie cornerback. Well, actually, no, that's not a rookie cornerback. Number 5. Give me a minute, too. We've also obviously organized numbers around. When did I put Jabril Peppers back at kick return? I do not remember him having him as my kick returner, but hey, I guess it's a good return there and sets things up beautifully for the young up-and-coming Drake May, fresh off his rookie campaign, looking to hopefully build upon it and have a great, strong year 2 now at full-time starting QB. We're going to start this thing off with a run to our newly acquired running back there, Jaylen Warren. Have to see if the run game changes up at all, now having a little bit more speed in that backfield full-time. No Gibson, no Stevenson, completely new backfield around us. Those completely new receivers to throw to, as that almost got to one of our newly acquired targets. DeAndre Hopkins trying to come in and make a play on that one. DB broken that ball very nicely, so it's now 3rd and 12. Going empty formation here. They're sending a blitz across. It's coming across, throw goes on the run, and he gets that one out of bounds. He had a receiver standing right there that he could have hit in the chest or the legs or something, but very disappointing here to see a quick 3 and outs after what looked like a very promising offseason. I did watch all the games. We looked like we moved the ball pretty well, especially with the guys that are on the field right now. The only kind of nuances here that weren't there is like Hopkins and Warren, but outside of that, everybody else was getting PT. But it'll lead us to go around and stop the Steelers, who now have newly acquired, or I guess you say formerly acquired, Justin Fields at QB. With the retirement of Russell Wilson, he goes in and takes over the QB roles, as I think will happen in real life. Wilson will eventually leave. Obviously, I'm not saying he's going to retire from the season, but when he does, I think it'll be Justin Fields' team to take over and lead. And I see they're going to go ahead and hand things off here with a little play fake. There goes Chase Young getting in that backfield already. That's what I want to see, more pass rush. That's specifically what we went out and signed him for, to get to the quarterback. Moved into the 4-3-2 as well, so we can get more rush there in the backfield. Chase Young is there eating again. Oh my goodness. This team is going to look very scared if we can keep doing that. 3rd and 29. What's the defensive setup here? Only sending 4, so no blitz from us this time. Fields looking around that pocket, and that's a safety. That is Godcho and Chase Young. They're getting in the backfield. I don't know who they're going to give it to, but we just sacked our way to some points. Devon Godcho, at least they're showing him there, so he did the majority of the work here, coming right up the middle and going and taking Justin Fields down in the end zone. And who knew our first points would come up off this defense? I told y'all it was the stronger of the 2 units. That's why we're more worried about our offense here. This one's going to get kicked back deep. Not Jabril this time on the take back, but this one's getting out to the right side. Plenty of running room as we get a huge return there. And that's exactly why we put speed back there to go ahead and return them things. Number 11, Tyquan Thornton. We kept him on the roster because of that 96 speed, and now y'all can kind of see why. So we're going to go ahead and get things kicked off here with the pass. Oh, my. Come on, bro. What are you looking at? Really? Drake. Please don't make me have to go switch quarterbacks again, bro. Joe Milton is right there itching, ready to get back on the field. Don't start playing stupid now as they're sending another blitz here. Throw goes out. That time it's caught. Playing, I guess, TJ Wallace, he's playing like underneath Hunter Henry. So, I mean, I guess I see the vision getting it over his head. But, I mean, one jump, and that's a pick 6. Gotta go with a handoff here with a trap play. And, yeah, we're not set up to run that rock at all. Ooh, okay, here we go, though. Aggressively going for it. Offensive line's got me scared a little bit here, though. We have not blocked great here this game. Pressure seems to be getting through almost quickly as we get the good throw out that time around. That is rookie Josh Parks for his first ever NFL career reception, not in the preseason. As he'll be holding down slot duties for us this year. Can't wait to see what big things he's able to produce. As it does look like a blitz is coming here. We go with the handoff up the middle to go ahead and beat the blitz. Countering that one perfectly, going up the middle as they're coming off the outside. 8-yard rush gets us closer to the red zone. We are now at the 26. Going right back to him. Why not? Clean run out to the right side. Good block set up even by the wideouts and tight ends. So we quickly moved those numbers out of the negative into the positive. Love the runs that I do have set up here to use and utilize. So we're going 3 tight ends here under center. Play fake. Rolling to his left. Throws it. He has a wide open tight end. I think that is Bell with the catch. Trucking his way forward for the first. Okay. That's why you keep 3 tight ends on rosters. That way an offensive lineman isn't sitting right there. But great way to catch that ball and truck his way forward for the first. We're now 4 yards away from pay dirt. Looks like we're going to go in with that pass here. Throw to the DB. Throw to the DB. Yup. Let's see if we can get out of here and see what he saw. Maybe it'll convince me otherwise. But I saw triple coverage. Let's see. What play is this? I see us. Okay, so this looks like it's a spot to the left. Well, maybe out route back in. Looks like we got a little stop route, in route there. I mean, I see the opening window that he's looking at. I would never throw this. Now, how 39 is able to, I think it's Minka too that gets the interception. How he's able to know, like, and just turn around. And, I mean, I guess he's looking long enough here. No, there's no way he can see the quarterback about to throw there. Your peripherals are not that good. So, I mean, how he knew to go over there is just all EA. But, yeah, I definitely would have threw this to the right side, to the corner route possibly, if anything. But that's a bad throw. Such a promising offensive drive ends in turnovers. But we'll have to see if we can get a little bit better there on that one. Now here with the Steelers, they're going to go to the run, and that's locked up. This defense is looking scary. I'm not even going to lie to you. Juwan Bentley back there in the backfield, making the TFL there. They're going to go empty here with Fields. And this team actually has Michael Thomas out there too. I wonder if we can see him. He's wearing 81 this year for whatever reason, as that's a throw going out. Number 31, Jonathan Jones there in coverage, able to at least get the tackle down. So no first. 3rd and 1 here for him. Going under center, motioning the tight end across the... Oh, no. Going back. Runs to the right, possibly. Play fake here. Goes out to the tight end. Breaks off the tackle and shrugs forward here for a first down. It was just some first drive jitters for both teams. Because now they're both seemingly moving the ball pretty well here. Throw goes out to a little screen out to the left side. That was easy. Wait. Oh, I thought it said R. Wilson. So I was like, hey, hold on. This man came out of retirement. This man came out of retirement after seeing all them sacks on the first drive. What is this? But no, that was the receiver. Handoff going out to the left side this time, and there we go. In the backfield yet again is Chase Young. Handoff. Top of the screen. Backfield. Gotcho gets him again. TFL. We'll have to see. Are they going to play it risky? They are not. So unlike us, they are not going to go for it. They're going to punt this one back, which I believe on punt returns. I forgot who I put back there, actually. Is it Tyquan Thornton again? We'll have to see here as he goes and takes this one out. Not moving that much, but yeah, it is Thornton with the 96 speed. Once again, getting active. All right, and after that, we'll go ahead and come up here to the booth for a little bit. We saw 2 drives each apiece for both teams. So Josh Parks, they're getting a big catch there going into the second quarter. We'll have to see if this offense continues to move it all here. 39, a 5-yard catch there to Jalen Warren. Window with that punt back to them. And then an interception almost immediately. 63 yards by Jonathan Jones. We're in the red zone. We got to catch the first score of the year. And this might be something I might have to change. Maybe we'll go with a little bit more reservative stuff here in the red zone. But let's go ahead and see if we can get in this end zone. Handoff up the middle. Jalen Warren breaking the tackle. Getting us to the 3. I'm honestly not mad. Let's keep doing more inside zones. They got obviously got the box crowded, but I mean the safeties are down really low. So the run might not be a good option here. Pocket's looking clean. Throw goes out. And we're in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. First touchdown in a Patriots uniform. Welcome to the squad. And we have our first, not only touchdown of the year, but first 2-point lead or 2.2 possession lead of the year too as well. Great zig route there coming back in. That was good. I mean, defense leading to offense. I mean, if the offense can't do it themselves, I'm not mad at it at all. We just have to hope that our defense can kind of keep that going here throughout the rest of the day though. We're getting to the middle of the second quarter here. The Steelers look like they're driving. Big body catch there, and they're in their own territory now. Let's go ahead and jump in and see if the defense can get a stop here of sorts. 12 yards away from their pay dirt. First time we've seen them move the ball successfully here today. Dropping back by Fields. Throw goes out to a wide open halfback as Harris gets them enough for at least getting them second in inches. Come on, defense. Obviously, I can't, expect y'all to get stops every time, but just let's hold on to 3 here if possible. Handoff goes up the middle. Chase Young went way too wide there. Why are you going so far outside? Anybody else knows the defensive line really don't even look like they're down in athletic stance, but them look down like they're so lazy right now. Throw goes out, and he's in the end zone. He was able to get his feet in. I thought they might have got him back for the backwards progress there, but George Pickens, Mr. Crash Out himself, gets them right into the crib. So up in the booth though, so they're able to at least go ahead and shrink that lead down a little bit here, as that's a big catch there. 27 yards for Jalen Polk going up the field. For whatever reason, they did it twice. But we are past the 2-minute warning now here, as it looks like we are in red zone territory, looking like we can score again here. 7-yard touchdown pass for the rookie Josh Parks, as he's in the end zone too as well, and we go ahead and increase this lead even further. Let's go ahead and take things into halftime because I want to see the halftime show too as well. So we'll go ahead and watch things here and see if the Steelers are able to go ahead and put points up on the board. 38 seconds to go. They got 2 of their timeouts here left. Throw goes out quick underneath, going to the outside. Can somebody make a play? Are you that slow? Tavai, if you are that slow, I don't need to replace you at left outside linebacker. Right. And you're supposed to be my sub linebacker too. I need a little bit more speed out of you. Throw goes out over the middle. Come on, get the tight end to the floor. Got hit with a little too much shoulder now. That's their last time out, thankfully, though, so they won't have time. They're going to have to go to the sidelines here if they want to get 3. So we might be able to get them out of here with no points. Come on, Young. Get to that quarterback again up the middle. Wide open. What are y'all doing? And then these terrible angles. Oh, my gosh. Y'all are tackling like college players. 7 seconds left. This should be the last play here. Somebody get there. Please throw it over the middle. Thank goodness. No points. now we're going to come up here to the booth. Obviously, we'll go a little bit faster here. You know, we won't jump in as much here throughout this at least third quarter. Kind of get us at least into the fourth here a little bit. As we went into the half with a pretty good lead, though, 16-7. I was impressed by a lot that we saw there, both offensively and defensively. Mainly defensively. But we're actually scoring a lot better here this year. I mean, we're already almost at 20 points here in the game, with plenty of it left to go, but the defense is playing solidly all the way throughout here as we're going and coming to the close of the third quarter with the same score there. So 7-16, no new points, but the Steelers are driving, and it looks like they might just put points on the board. Najee Harris with the 1-yard touchdown run, and they get the extra point. There we go, 22-yard reception by Polk. Let's keep the positive plays going. We are on our side of the field now. Let's get into the red zone. We get in the red zone, we're going to jump in here, 3rd and 10. We're at the 9-yard line. Josh Parks, another huge play there, 25-yard catch. It's going to jump straight in here. Touchdown here could seal it for us. We'll go into the game for right now. Coming down to about 6 minutes left to go here. Going under center 2-by-2, making some at the line adjustments. Good job, Drake May, looking like a vet. Throw goes out wide open as Hopkins get up the field. There we go. 230, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick on the day. Looking solid already. Now, I do like this look for a run, though. If you want to go up the middle here with the inside zone. No run. Blitz coming through, though. Wide open receiver is what that means for me. Number 83. That is... who is 83? Oh, Kalen Polk. Okay. I was trying to find his name. I was like, who is that? Kalen Polk with the great touchdown catch there and grab. Gets us back on the lead. Are we going to go for 2? We're just going to settle for our 3 here, which will put us back up 9 with about 5.5 to go. All right, defense. Just close this one out for us. We got you a nice 9-point lead, and we can walk out of here with our first victory of the season here. About 5 minutes left to go. And you know they're going to be passing the ball, so this is a great chance for Chase Young to get even more sacks. Already 2 on the day at least. And that's like not that I've not even been paying attention here. If he's gotten any more across here. But of course, until the 2-minute hits too, even when you go out of bounds, that does not save you. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Fields in the gun. No blitz coming in. We're not sending a whole lot of blitzes either. We're not like, it doesn't seem like we're a real blitz heavy defense. Just look at we're sending 4 across and letting the zones and man coverage kind of work behind. I think we need to work in some more blitzes low key. 2nd and 1, they're going I form here. Just gonna go for the first down. Toss play to the outside. We're there to swarm that, boy. That rush defense is too legit. Bro, you ain't 13 rushes for 18 yards. Najee Harris has gone nowhere in this backfield. This game has not been fun at all. Dropping back, throw goes out wide open though. His running back, it looks like out there. Number 30. Is he on the receivers pattern? Wearing number 30? Well, I'm gonna have to go change that for you, bro. Like 30 is ugh. It's gotta be like the fullback or something. All right, 3 minutes left to go here. 3rd and 1. Or 3 minutes and 1 second. I meant to say not 3rd and 1. Fields gonna take off with this one. Nope, we're there for you. Gang tackle in the backfield. 4th sack of the day. It's like Keon White was there. Couldn't see who else was there to help him out with getting that one in the backfield. Throw goes out here off the play fake, and that's an interception. Christian Gonzalez is going to take this one up the field. Big run lane to the left side, or right side, I should say. Good return back by Christian Gonzalez. And that interception might have just did it for us. 2.5 to go. They have all their timeouts left. But with a 2-possession game, we should be able to just run this one out so as long as we get the blocking. Hand off to the left side. Good blocking out there by the receiver. Good stiff arm. And he gets tackled in bounds. That's going to be the Steelers' first timeout. But after we get a first down, so that's going to really hurt their time of possession. But they could still technically get it back with 3 stops. Just I don't think they'll have a whole lot of time to really do anything here. Handoff up the middle. Jaylen Warren again with the big carry. 13 rushes, 51 yards. Might still have a good yards per carry here by the end of the day. If we keep getting lane holes like that. Checking in 3 to the right side this time. Big running lane this way. You see he's keeping it nice and compact, not really loosening up the speed. I wish there was a way to change it. Like if you're in an open field like that, you should, okay, obviously stop covering up the ball so much and just run. What the? Hey, Mac, get on our side of the team, bro. Oh, look, we're at victory formation. Now, of course, there's still a lot of time left, so we're going to have to see what they do with this. Victory formation with a minute 48 seconds left is crazy. With a minute 10 left here, we're going to let all the clock drain. They have no more timeouts left, so as long as we just don't fumble this rock to the left side, Jalen Warren. Good carry there. It's 3rd and 8. This is why I don't understand why we did victory formation so soon. We're going to do it again. That's okay. I mean, hopefully they don't kick the ball, though. This should be just it right here. Victory formation, man. We have a 23-14 victory. Last year, we only had 4 wins all year. We have a quarter of that already here in week 1. We beat the Pittsburgh Steelers at home and do it pretty dominantly here. We'll check out the stats here at the end of the game, but let's just enjoy this celebration really quick. Great team win all in all, man. Look at these stats here. Let's go look at the team stats, of course, first here. 23-14, 16 first downs here today, 297 yards total. Rushing yards 64, not too bad. 30 attempts through the air, though I do like that good split there, 30 and 18. 3 for 8 on 3rd downs. We got to tighten that up a little bit. Red zone, though, every time we were down there, it looks like we scored touchdowns at least. So 3 for 4 on those touchdowns. Interceptions really do help. Of course, we had 2 of our own, though. We got to turn that up. And then time of possession, about even. So as far as player stats individually, though, Fields, 270, a touchdown and 2 picks. Drake May, 233, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. I'm going to call him Mac Jones, my fault, gang. No disrespect there for that. Jalen Warren, 15 for 65, though, 4.3 a carry. Najee Harris had an awful day, but did score a touchdown in, so we can't fault him for that. And then receiving, Polk, 5 for 76 and a touchdown. Hopkins got him 1. Parks in his first ever game as a rookie, 59 yards and a touchdown. No drops. That's exactly what we want to see there. The ball's getting spread around to our guys. And then as far as our rookie here in Sutton, so he had a pancake but no sacks given up. That's all I need to see. No sacks. 11 tackles by Jawan Bentley. TFLs, we have 4 by Gacho and 4 by Chase Young. 2.5 sacks by Chase Young, already making a huge impact with Tristan Hill, Gacho, and White getting the halves after that. And then Gonzalez getting the interception. That sealed up the game there for us. Jonathan Jones also got him 1. I told y'all we could possibly end up with 10 DB interceptions this season too as well. So we'll have to see if they maybe eat up that goal, because today we gave up a lot of passing yards though to go and start off the year to just somebody like Justin Fields too, not even like a true pocket quarterback. We gave up a lot to him. So after a great week 1, obviously got to come over and see how we compare to the rest of the teams that got dubs. And well, 18th in points per game, not terrible. 233 yards, 18, 16, 24th in rushing yards. Defense stacked up pretty well though, 6th in points given up, 2nd in rushing yards given up. So very stout there. Everybody in the division except for the Jets got a dub this week. Looks like it'll be a very competitive AFC. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams in the AFC lost in general. So that's going to be tough to kind of contend with here, of course. And then if we just look let's just look, something we don't take too much time into, the overall rest of the league. What happened through week 1 of the regular season? Miami dropping 45-27 on Atlanta. Any other impressive scores? Denver and Cincinnati shootout, 34-31 here. New Orleans against Carolina, 35-29. The Eagles held the Giants to only 2 points. That's kind of tragic. The Colts dropped 38, Bills 34, Detroit 41-38 to Chicago. So some very high scoring offenses here throughout the league. The 49ers only get 3. Some very high scoring teams and games for sure. But of course, we'll kind of take this year a little bit slower. Obviously, we're getting more into the rebuild. So we're going to kind of focus in on these early games a little bit more, especially while we're winning. So next episode, expect to probably see maybe the Bengals and Saints, possibly Broncos, but maybe not. And we have the Broncos here week 4. We have the Jets for our division rivals here. So we have 2 Jets games, 5 and 7. We have the Bills back-to-back, basically week 10, then our bye in week 11. We have the Dolphins in week 13, and then to end the season at week 18. So rivalry game to kind of end off the year, but kind of going basically back-to-back against our division opponents until the end of the year wraps up. So that'll basically be kind of where the episode ends off here for the day, man. If you guys are enjoying the series, leave a like, comment, and subscribe as on your way out. the next time out, we'll go ahead and definitely, finish up the rest of this homestand before we have to go on the road to Denver, playing Cincinnati and New Orleans. Catch you guys in the next episode, man. It's been your boy SG, aka Coach Sly Cooper. And I'll catch you guys later.